We talking about wasting resources.
Yes.
I'm trying to tap into that sweat.
Like that in the morning?
The first family function I ever went to for my wife's family, they said they were having a seafood thing. And I was like, oh, really? I was all excited.
You should have been.
You know, Louisiana, we're all about the seafood. So I'm like, they call it a low country ball. And I never
And you
heard
was about to read. You never heard it? They don't call it that like this?
No.
What they call it?
Ball and seafood.
Oh, seafood balls.
We just ball everything. I mean, we do it so much, they don't make it a special thing like a low country ball. Anyway, freaking, my father-in-law, he was frying shrimp, and I was like, oh man, sounds good. So I go back there to meet him, like kind of getting to know him.
First time you meet him?
Yeah, I hadn't met him, I didn't know much about him.
So y'all already married?
To him. Huh?
Y'all already married?
Oh, no, I just started dating.
Dating. Oh, okay.
And so I'm back there in the back with him talking to him, and he's got these big old beautiful shrimp in this container, all peeled and ready to go. He had a freaking container with some flour, and he had a hot grease right there. This dude was
no
taking,
egg wash, no seasoning.
just taking shrimp, flour, grease.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, if you'd have done that in Louisiana, somebody would have freaking fired you.
They're-
Oh, they'd have fired you. Even at your own house. They'd have been like, no, I'm taking over. Go sit down.
I tend to do that too. Like my dad had his birthday party Saturday, and I showed up surprised with my daughters. We all showed up as a surprise, knocked on his door, and he hid around the corner, and he opened it up. He was super shocked, but he was doing burgers and dogs. And my stepmom had brought him a grill, a new grill. He had just put it together. I mean, the grates and the information package were in the bottom, and he's talking about cooking on this thing in a few hours. And I'm like, let's look at that real quick. This cast iron grates, you got to cook the coating off of them first and then season them. And I'm like, let's just start with it. And he's like, are you sure we can? I'm like, oh, I don't think it'll be ready in time. We gotta put all these burgers over this super hot grill all at once. And I'm going, it'll be all right. I ran to Walmart, got a few things, came back, and was like, season. I'm like, you ready? Okay. And I just spent the whole time cooking on the grill. Everything came out fine, but I'm like, man, these jokers, you're gonna mess around and have some hockey pucks and tasting like chemicals.
Cheeseburger flavored with Teflon.
Yes. Absolutely. We didn't get a chance to do it the way that the instructions said to do it, but we definitely did it a little better than if we just peeled it all out and threw it right on top of that.
Yeah.
Factory grease up.
My father-in-law now, I think the cat's out the bag for the past 20 years that I've kind of bullshitted his cooking. So now anytime he hears me talk about cooking, he'll mumble to somebody, yeah, as long as you boil it long enough and make the gravy out of it. So y'all just put the gravy, make the gravy.
But I'm while I'm also quick to want to grab it and be in front and take the steering wheel, I'm also willing to listen to hear what you have to say because I'll add new things to it. There's always room to learn, especially if somebody comes from a different area and does something different.
I like food. I mean, but we come from a place where people critique you, you know, and it's not uncommon for me to eat whatever you cook and say, well, what did you do? Did you do it? Yeah, where did you go with this? And I might say, oh, well, we normally brown ours. we normally do this first.
And I don't take it as an insult. Somebody says, hey, I usually brown the meat before I do. I'm like, really, what's that do for it? And then I'm curious as to why. You know what I mean? I don't go, how dare you speak about my meatloaf that way? I'm like, bro, I'll take a little bit from you, and some things I'll suss out. I'll be like, nah, I'm not doing that.
But
you know what I mean?
People that do care are getting better at it because of TikTok and all
Well, they're
these
sharing,
videos.
yeah.
Man, there's a lot of videos.
Dude, when I did low country, I borrowed my buddy's pot burner from Low Country Boil just to try it because we wanted to give it a shot.
Yeah.
And I watched probably about 8 or 9 videos on it. And I found one that kind of blended everything in a certain way. And then I just kind of went off of that and did my own thing, added a little more, did a little less. Did the first one, turned out okay, overdid the shrimp. I could tell, I did them way too long.
Yeah.
And I started like, okay. And the second one I did, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Shrimp came
is
out
real
great.
quick.
Everything came out, threw some ice in there, did the whole thing to cool it and chill it. No, I mean, some people just like to jump into something and do it right out the gate, and I'll try something at first, but I'm one of those people who like, I want to be as good at it as I can be the first time I try it, so that if I need to do some better next time, then it's smaller and me just going, well, let's not watch a video, let's just dump everything in.
Yeah.
I learned that from frying turkey
Yeah.
the first time.
Yeah.
My dad and I, my wife was like, I like fried turkey, so I borrowed somebody's pot, let's fry it. I'd never wanted to do it before in my life, and I'm like, okay. My dad and I are out there doing, we never displaced the displacing of the turkey in the water and
See the
see
volume?
how much oil.
Yeah.
We're sitting there dumping oil out in the backyard, trying
Oh,
not to
man.
explode. And after that, I said, okay,
That's like the biggest mistake you can make.
too much oil, yeah.
Too much oil.
But after that, I messed around and I started researching about it and learning about it. And so now, especially with YouTube, I'm like, dude, I'm gonna watch so many videos on something and then I'll start, try it. And then if I make a few small mistakes, I can improve. But
Dude, I've been eating crawfish my entire life.
Yeah.
I used to be a crawfish farmer.
Yeah.
I know crawfish.
Yeah.
I went to a wedding a few weeks ago from my little brother, and I ate some crawfish that they cooked, that his brother-in-law cooked. I was like, dude, these are fucking awesome. I was like, what is the deal? It's something sweet. It was like a little sweet taste at the end. And I'm like, I go talk to him, I'm like, what'd you do, bro? Because everybody's telling me how you boil this shit. You just put the crawfish in the water. There's basically nothing in the water. And then he takes the crawfish and puts them in ice chest and he like does the seasoning in the ice chest. But he said that he took a little cup of sugar and put it in the water, I think. And it made it spicy, like spicy crawfish, but at the very last of the swallow, it was like you could taste a little sweet on your tongue. I'm like, man, that is
that's
so
kind of
good.
reverse because a lot of times when we have spicy stuff, certain spices, you can eat it and you taste it, but then at that last little bit, there's a
Feel the
punch.
burn? Yeah.
A little punch. Yeah.
It was crazy, man. I was like, damn, that was good. He was like, yeah, I've been doing that for-" But anyway, it was just one of those things.
Let's see, that's a little tip.
information.
Yeah.
I don't know if everybody liked it, but I liked it.
Well, I mean, and you might not do it every time.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, you want to switch it up and throw a little something on there and do it
Well,
that
like,
way.
you know, country balls, people put lemon in them. I did one when I went to one time and the guy, I was eating it, and I could just taste that lemon. Like, it just was bigger than normal. And I'm like, how many lemons did you put in that? He said, I don't use lemons. I bought lemon extract off of the internet. It's a freaking oil.
Yeah, it's not oil,
And
yeah.
it's expensive, but he says he only puts a couple of teaspoons and that shit goes way further.
Super strong, yeah. They
Yeah.
probably get it out the peel because that's who they get the
Oh,
oil.
it's like way better, you know?
Really?
Dude, I need to buy some extra.
I'm not too big on lots of lemon. Like, I like lemon in my, if I do sweet tea, I like a lot of lemon in sweet tea, but when it comes to food, I don't like a ton of lemon. I'm more like, I like to get the hint of lemon. But I'm not too big on, I like a mixture of all the different flavors and spices. Anytime one thing overpowers everything,
I'm open to anything, but I like whenever people go out a little bit and kind of
do different stuff, yeah.
pull out something out the hat, like, oh man.
I like it when I can taste a little bit of all the flavors. I just don't like it when one flavor overpowers everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and that's why most hot sauces I don't like them. I just don't like my mouth to burn.
I'm the same way.
I'm like, and I stay away from a lot of vinegar-based hot sauces, and I like a lot of chili pepper-based. Like Cholula's a good one I like, not a lot of
Yeah, I'm
vinegar.
the same way. I buy that crap.
Tapatio's pretty good. It's
I just like that
the
Cholula.
dude with the sombrero on the front, the mustache. That's hotter than the Cholula.
I just like the Cholula because it has that garlic.
Have you had the different types of it? So they have the regular. They have the regular. Then they have a chipotle one.
Oh, really?
Very good. It's dark. It's almost like A1 sauce looking, but it's chipotle flavored. And then they have a chili garlic one. To buy those bottles in Publix is like $5, $6, $7. The little bottle. You go on Amazon, you can get a big 62-ounce jug for $17. I bought 2 of them. I'll bring you some. I'll bring you some. Let you try it.
I've never had like hot sauce, but when I finally tried Cholula, I was like, oh, wait a second, how I can
They have a chili garlic, which is great, and then the chipotle, which is good too. I like both of them.
I made cheeseburgers out of some deer meat actually. People coming back telling me, they said, I'm gonna take their fingers off. I said, fingers.
Nice.
I said, nah, kind of compliments I like to hear that good.
I messed around one time with barbecue, and I threw some applewood on top of the coals just to smoke it a little bit. So it ended up smoking the chicken for the most part, but it also smoked up the burgers. So I made a ton of them. And not everybody ate them because they ate, but they were full, and there was left. I always make for leftovers. My wife took the leftover burgers, crumbled them up, and made shepherd's pie with it.
Damn.
So then you got some smoked hamburger shepherd's pie.
Oh,
Oh my god. My wife makes a mean shepherd's pie. I haven't met anybody who's been like, your shepherd's pie is okay. She makes it, my dad, possum. People like they're like, oh my god.
I freaking love shepherd pie.
Yeah. She makes
I
that.
don't like it when it's bland. I don't like it when it's little. I want people to get lazy with the potato.
Yeah.
I like it when they make potato. Like take a potato and freaking peel it and make some potatoes. Don't freaking pull a box out, dude. I've seen you pull a box out of I'll eat it, but I'm
gonna invite Doug over for dinner, and it's just gonna be all the boxes on the countertop.
I just gotta put my mind in thinking, okay, it's military mode, so I'll never survive on the ship. It's spaghetti.
It's spaghetti.
When
It's
I-
ketchup and
I
noodles.
walked out, I'm like, what is that? They're like, spaghetti. I'm like,
No, it isn't.
okay. Whatever you say, it's gumbo. They called me up on the flight deck one time. Matt, where's that Cajun boy? Come here, there's some gumbo down in the galley. I'm like, no, they're not. There's no fucking way.
All right, everybody, let's line up.